What is up, guys? Beancrew49 here. This is Bean Around the World, the series where I tour Xbox One Minecraft maps that you may not have been familiar with. Today we're joining Chunky Shark in his world of Los Esta. This is a beautiful world modeled somewhat after Los Angeles, maybe a little bit after Los Santos, but it's got a SoCal feel to it. And you can tell immediately, are we in Grove Street? Are we in Grove Street? It's not exactly Grove Street, but it's got that Grove Street feel, guys. This is a beautiful map. You're about to see something really cool. Props to Chunky Shark on this one. So, we're gonna tour around the world, just start in the residential area. This city's got all sorts of residential areas, and commercial areas, and industrial areas. It feels like a real-life city. So we're gonna start here in the residential area. I'm calling it Grove Street. It's not exactly Grove Street, but it's a cul-de-sac, okay? Alright, so Chunky Shark, he's built this based on Los Angeles, and he's got a real Los Angeles feel to it. He originally started this as a response to his boss, who asked him to build, part of their business, and he built it, and it just grew and grew. He named the city after his boss's nickname, so this is definitely one of those things that, starts as a small little idea and just snowballs into something drastic. His intention for this city is this is a work in progress, guys. He's always adding stuff, as you're going to see as we go along here. He's always adding stuff. Let me turn off my HUD so you guys can get a real cinematic view. But, what was I saying? Yeah, so, the origins of this map are, long in the making. His grandfather was a model maker. He used to help his grandfather make model cities when he was younger, and they would make it out of, glue and all sorts of materials and put intricate details, and, he'd play with Legos, and that created a city builder. And now, fast forward to now, and Minecraft came along and unlocked the creativity of Chunky Shark and gave him a forum to really release his creativity into the world. As we see a gas station here, this is really cool. He spent some time on interiors, which I love to see. I love to see interiors. But, guys, the thing that separates this map from most of the other city maps that I've seen, and it's this thing that you notice almost instantly, it's the roads. Look at these roads, guys. These roads are organic. They're alive. They're not just straight lines that go in grid patterns. These roads meander, and they wind, and they curve, and it really gives you the sense that these roads were built by a human. It wasn't built by a computer and a grid system. This road had its own character. Does that make sense to you guys? These roads have character, and that's something that's really cool in this map. And the same goes for the trees. That's another thing that really separates this map from a lot of the other maps I've seen in the past, is every single tree on this map is a custom tree. And if you've built a custom tree before, you know exactly what that means. You know the heartache that entails, the time, the effort, the stress that it comes from creating custom trees, because you never get it right the first time. It's always a tweaking process. You're always adding and subtracting. Look at this tree. Look at it. That's a palm tree right there, guys. Beautiful. And, the same goes for his organic. Everything is organic in this world. It looks natural. There's no straight lines. And I think that's something that really differentiates this city from most other cities that you see in the Minecraft world. It's the attention to detail in the roads and the trees. And, those are the first things you notice. And those are the things that you're going to, you know what I mean. You're going to notice them first, and they're going to really form your opinion of this city. Look at the organics here. We're going to go across a bridge. Oh man, he's just had a lot of fun with his roads, and you can tell it really transfers over. You can really feel it. We're going to go into a movie studio. What would a Los Angeles type city be without a movie studio in it? As you can tell, he's always working, he's always improving. He's going to put a little car blocker thing, this little thing that comes up and down. Does it have a name? I'm not even sure if that has a name in real life. But that thing there, yeah, he's put it in. So yeah, it wouldn't be Los Angeles without the fakeness. A lot of these buildings in this movie studio are just facades. There's nothing to them. Just like everything else in Los Angeles. A lot of fake. Okay? And if you're from LA, I don't mean that you're fake. You know what I mean. Just the whole movie industry and all that. So yeah, he's still working over there. I really like this. I've been to Universal Studios, so this kind of feels like he's got that water tower, as Universal Studios water tower. So he's going for some sort of realistic ideas here. He's got a blue screen room. Oh man, so you can, put all sorts of backgrounds in here. We're gonna have a talk show, but we didn't have enough time to do the talk show, so no talk show today. But yeah, so this is the guy who should have played SimCity, if you ask me. He said he's never played SimCity, and SimCity is a thing that's... I don't understand how he missed it. I played the first SimCity and SimCity 2000. I never really played the new one because there were so many problems with it. I'm not a PC gamer anyway. I mean, back in the day, sure, but not anymore. So yeah, he didn't really have Legos either, so Minecraft coming was perfect. Alright, let's get out of this. He wants to do a whole talk show. We don't have time for a talk show. I would love to do a talk show, but just no time. So, yeah. Look at this movie studio. It feels real. This whole city feels real to me. It just feels organic, like this was a real place. Of course, it's got the contrast with the actors everywhere. Look at that camera. That's a nice little boom camera. Is that what they're called? What are they called when they're on the camera can move? I forget. A boom mic. It's a boom mic. I'm not sure what kind of camera that is. Anyway, yeah. So, okay, we're coming up on the trailers. These are the trailers for the actors, where they hang out, during scenes, or between scenes, I should say. And, I think, it just really, it goes to show, I don't know what I'm saying. Actors are fake, guys. They're professional deceivers. We put a lot of attention to actors in our culture. We worship them, but basically their job is to pretend like they're people who they're not. And that's not a good thing, guys. That's not a good thing. They get paid millions of dollars to deceive us, and we idolize them. Don't idolize actors, please, guys. Get your priorities straight, okay? Alright, no, I'm not going to preach too much today. Well, let's keep this about Chunky Shark. What good is your city without a McDonald's? Every city, if you're going to go for realism, is going to have a McDonald's. You just can't get around it. He spent some time on his interior. Pretty nice. I kind of like it. He's got the everyday value items. Ever since McDonald's started serving breakfast all day, they've been having all sorts of problems. Managers of McDonald's all over the world are complaining, or all over the country complaining, that serving breakfast all day is really screwing with their business. It's not working out for a lot of people. I don't know why. Jack in the Box can seem to handle it. I don't know why McDonald's can't. This is the play structure, the McDonald's play structure for the kiddies to jump around on, of course. It's kind of far from the McDonald's. I don't know why, but... usually you want to have your kids close by while you're basically not paying attention to them. Okay, so yeah, let's go further. So that's pretty much the residential area. We're going to move more now into more commercial districts, and we're going to see more shops and more downtown areas. Over here, we've got a storage unit. Oh, yeah, you don't see too many storage units in Minecraft. In fact, this is the second one I've seen ever. We got one in Desolation that's solid built. I've never seen another storage unit. Does Dan have one? I'm not sure. Does Dan have one? Maybe he does. I'm not really positive. But yeah, that's really cool. I told Chunky that the point of this series and the point of this video is to give constructive criticism. And it's very hard to criticize someone who's put so much time and effort into it. But there's definitely things here I can see that are going to be a problem. For instance, he said he's going to fill up these roads with cars. He's got some cars on the roads, which we'll see in a few minutes. And his intention, when he's done, he's going to fill up the cars. Oh, before I talk about the cars, let me talk about this building. This is his real-life workplace. He said he's not quite a mechanic, but he does work on cars. And he recreated his workshop in Minecraft, and look at the details in here, guys. Anytime you build something that you're intimately familiar with in Minecraft, you're gonna get those details. Those details are gonna shine through, and they shine through in that build, okay? Because he goes to that place 8 hours a day, 5 days a week. You know where all the furniture is. You know every single detail of that building. So I encourage you guys to bring real life into your builds, because you're gonna get some crazy details out of it. Here we go with some vehicles. I love these vehicles. He's got a tanker over there. He's got a dump truck here. He's got an ice cream truck. Those vehicles are really cool. What I wanted to say, though, about the vehicles is due to his roads being so meandering, so twisting, he's going to have a lot of trouble putting cars on them. He wants to fill the roads with cars, but that's going to be a small issue for him because, you can't put cars at angles. You just can't. So he's got to wait for these flat, straight roads like this to put cars on, which is not a big deal. It's just he's not going to be able to completely cover it. Alright, we're moving into my favorite part of this build. This is the shipping yards. And I don't know why. It's just a feeling I get when I come to this shipping yard is one that, like, I'm not even in Minecraft anymore. I feel like I'm in real life. You know, I feel like I'm in The Wire Season 2. Or I feel like I'm in a Call of Duty Black Ops 2 map. You know what I mean? You know that shipping container map. So he's done a great job of recreating the realism that you would find at a shipping yard. The containers are all different colors. He's got the cranes moving that green container. And it's not just a flat green container. It's got textures and different colors inside of it. Good job, Chunky Shark, and really adding details into this part of the build. You can tell, guys, whenever you step into a map that someone's been working on for a while, you can see the builder grow. You can tell what was an early part of the build and what's a newer part of the build, because he is growing, or she is growing as a builder. And I hope that you guys are growing as a builder too. I know I am. Just the fact that you're here, guys, just the fact that you are here right now shows that you want to grow. You want to see other people's work and get inspired by it. I really appreciate you guys coming in here and watching this and trying to grow as a person, as a builder. Look at this, look at that bus. He's got people on the bus. It's small details like that, guys, that really bring your city to life. Alright, so this is the downtown area. We've got all sorts of skyscrapers and larger buildings. Well, we didn't go into too many just because of time constraints, but, you know, some of them are filled, some of them are not. Oh, what is this? Pay telephones? I don't think so, Chunky. You're not going to see too many pay telephones in the world anymore. They're going fast. Cell phones are taking over. Everyone's got a cell phone now. Pay phones are a thing of the past. All right, bus stop. Oh, I love this bus stop. Very cool. I want to say this about Chunky Shark and about everyone that I showcase on these builds. The most important thing you guys can do right now is leave feedback for Chunky. In the comment section, tell him what you think. As builders, we thrive on feedback more than anything. We need the feedback. Whether it's positive or negative, it doesn't matter. We want to hear what you think. Anytime someone spends this much time and effort and puts themselves into a creative project, you owe it to that person. You guys owe it to him to at least say what you think. It doesn't have to be positive. It doesn't have to be negative. But just your thoughts and opinions, and let us know, like, how our art influenced you in any way. And, you know, that's what a builder thrives on the most, and that's what a builder needs. So I really appreciate it, guys, if you would go into the comment section right now and let Chunky know just exactly what kind of job he's doing. And he's got a thick skin. He's a builder. He's a creator. We're all creators, guys, and creators know that we always have room to improve. So he's willing to improve, so let him improve by showing your appreciation and showing your thoughts on this build. I want to give as many thoughts as I can. Chunky, one thing that I noticed is in your interiors, some of them, not all of them, you haven't double skinned your walls, and this is something I have been preaching since the beginning of my channel. I say it in almost every video. Double skin your walls, and especially on the interiors. Look in here, guys. This is a perfect example. This is the fire station, and his exterior walls are the same as the interior walls. And that it doesn't, to me, give the sense that you're in a real building. Look, see, I don't know if he's done in here. I'm not sure. It's hard to tell what's, you know, a work in Oh yeah, he's not done in here. Definitely not done. So Chunky, in the future, when you're building this interior, definitely double skin their walls just to make every room feel different. Oh, look at these flags! I love these flags. Using glass to make flags is really, really cool. I've never seen this before. I've never even thought of it, and I'm gonna steal it. Sorry, Chunky. Total props to you. Total credit goes to Chunky Shark for that. But I'm probably gonna use that in my world. Why wouldn't I? It's just such a great idea. See, it's creative ideas like that make me love this series and love just exploring other people's worlds, because whether you guys know it or not, each of us is an extremely creative, unique individual, and we all have something unique to bring to this table. We're all creators, guys. We're almost godlike. Minecraft has made us into gods, that we create worlds. And, you know, whenever you create a world, there's room for improvement, okay? But this, as you can see here, he's got the ideas of double skinning. He knows to double skin. You just saw that, guys. This police station reminds me a little bit of a police station in Grand Theft Auto 4. I don't remember which one. It was the one with the chopper on it. Okay, I haven't played that game in a while. You know, once you know, a new GTA comes out, you kind of forget the old GTA because you got to learn a new city, and that's very difficult. So yeah, that reminds me of a GTA 4 police station. I'm not sure which though. Oh man, so much to see, so much to do, so much to look at. It's sad that we only have 20 minutes because we could spend a whole day in here, guys. We definitely could, but we'll see the highlights. We'll, we hit up as many things as we could. Now we're gonna go. Ooh, look at that map. Now we're gonna go into the northern part of the map. This is all work in progress stuff, so keep that in mind, guys. We're gonna go see what he's working on now as he expands. So he's got the Los Santos area, as you can see here. This is an Xbox 360 size map. He's been working on it for a few months, actually, not that long. And he works on it a few hours every few days. So it's not like he's throwing himself into this map. He's working on it from time to time. But his plan is to expand. Once he finishes this Los Santos type area, he's going to work on a Las Vegas type area and a San Francisco type area. Much like Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. You know what I mean, guys? So, yeah, he's going to expand this city, and it's going to turn into 3 distinct cities. So he's got a lot of work to do. He's working hard on it. And, oh, man, these custom trees. This is like a mini mall, a strip mall, kind of. Not finished, but look at those custom trees. They're almost like bushes. I think they're really cool. These custom trees, my hat is off to you, Chunky Shark, because custom trees are just... They make you want to pull your hair out, and you've really brought creativity into your trees. Something that most people don't even think is a possibility of creativity is trees, but you've shown that you can make trees come alive and be distinct, and not just be boring Minecraft trees, which most people have. They're boring, guys, So, hats off to you, Chunky. Oh, this is the daytime! We've been looking at nighttime. Chunky's put on the day for us so we can see the city in the light. And it looks pretty cool. But before we go look at the city, he wanted me to show you guys this. This is a mountain that he's terraforming. He has terraformed. It was as tall as that mountain there. He had to bring it all the way down all by himself. Oh my goodness, Chunky, you crazy. So, my hat's off to anyone who's not working a super flat. When you do these survival worlds, your time is almost doubled, maybe tripled, because you have to do a lot of terraforming, and it's an unsung hero's job that must be done. It just takes up so much time and effort. So, my hat's off to Chunky Shark and anyone who is, building a city like this on a survival map. It's extra work, guys. I know. I'm on the super flats, and I had to do extra work in other ways, which we don't need to get into here, but it wasn't terraforming, and terraforming is just boring. So we're going to fly around in the daytime before we, close up this video. Please, guys. I want to thank you guys for being here, for trying to grow as a builder, and for just experiencing this. But I want you guys to really leave feedback for Chunky. I think it's important. And I've explained why, but I really want you guys to let him know what you guys think. And same for all of these around the world videos. Please, the point of this is for all of us to grow and to mature and to get better and to elevate ourselves. Not just in Minecraft, but in life. So, you're not going to do that by yourself, guys. The only way you're going to elevate yourself is through the help of others. So that's what this series is about. I hope you guys understand that, and I hope you guys will leave constructive criticism. Tell him what you like. Tell him what you don't like. Both things are equally important, I feel like. And he's got a thick skin. He's got a shark skin. So you're not gonna upset him, because he is a creator, and creators know that we can be better. So look at that. The daytime, it just really comes alive. Hit up Chunky Shark on Twitter. If you guys have a map that has industry in it, he's looking to expand his industry. So if you got a train yard or a boat yard or a bus depot, anything that involves industry, invite Chunky Shark. Hit him up. Add him up on Xbox Live. Follow him on Twitter. I'm going to put his Twitter info in the description, so go find that. He wants to see it and get inspired by it. So if you've been inspired by Chunky and you feel like you can help him become inspired, let him into your world. Oh man, we're going to say goodbye to Chunky Shark as we look at the Chunky Shark sign of Los Estas. Thank you, Chunky Shark, for, we're the first people he's let in. We're the first YouTube video that's the first of many on this world to come. So I want to thank him for letting us in, for sharing this world with us, for letting us just experience the creativity that's coming out of him. That's a huge step that I think should be recognized and should be celebrated. So thank you, Chunky Shark. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this city, let Chunky know. Leave a like. I want to thank you guys for watching this. Happy Minecrafting. Peace.